Super Mario Odyssey is Mario's biggest adventure yet, taking him across plenty of unknown worlds. The sections we played for this preview and have on show here are just some of those worlds which allow us to get a good feel for what Odyssey will have to offer when it drops in late October. At E3 we got to explore New Dog City and the Day of the Dead themed Toast Arena in the Sand Kingdom, but now we have 3 brand new worlds. Bonneton in the Cap Kingdom, Mount Volbono in the Luncheon Kingdom, and Bubba Lane in the Seaside Kingdom. Odyssey is returned to the sandbox-style gameplay of Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy. But this time each of these new worlds feel more alive and densely packed with discoveries and secrets that it makes this approach feel brand new. We started in Capland, a world with all the colour sucked out of it. Here you meet our new pal Cappy, who's taken the form of Mario's classic red cap. He's also trying to rescue someone. Namely, his sister Tiara, who's been taken by Bowser to be Peach's wedding crown, and so the newly friended pair set off on their worldwide adventure. As you'd expect with a Super Mario game, you can just follow the waypoint in each world, or get lost trying to discover every secret coin or collectible that have been strewn across the world. Even here in Cap World, which is the smallest of the Odyssey kingdoms we've seen so far, there's plenty to explore with Cappy's help. He expands Mario's normal jump and spin moveset to include a number of hat-related attacks that are triggered using the Joy-Con motion controls. Flick them one way and you launch an attack that spins Cappy around Mario, while a different gesture sends Cappy off in front of you, ready to capture and possess anything he can. We're not sure how it will all work with the Pro Controller yet, but we are sure that a big number of gamers may get fed up with the motion controls at some point. Of course, this capture system is one of the key mechanics for Super Mario Odyssey, but annoyingly, you can't capture everything, and it's not clear what you can and can't just by looking at them. It does seem to be that any classic Super Mario enemies are ripe for the capturing, and everything else is just a case of trial and error. Bullet bills, Cheep Cheeps, Goombas, and different forms of Koopa are all up for grabs, but we also transformed into a bouncing fireball, purple little octopus, a fork, and even a hunk of meat as we played. Capturing stuff is great fun, mostly because there's something magical about exploring these new worlds and new abilities with a familiar hero. You know how Mario works and how the enemies of old function, but discovering new abilities and working out how to use them in each kingdom is a huge part of the fun. It helps that each of the worlds are totally unique and expertly crafted to the point that it does truly feel like you're travelling to different and distinct territories. After Cap World, we explore the brightly coloured Luncheon Kingdom in a location called Mount Volbono, where a pesky bird is looking to steal a massive steak that's perched on top of said mountain. However, before we can get there, we find ourselves diving into the plethora of activities that distract us along the way, whether it's flinging turnips into a cooking pot to help out a chef, or exploring the boiling pink waters that surround Mount Volbono. It's great how well the different moves you gain as you capture enemies affect how you explore too, with one portion forcing you to capture a Chef Koopa just to break through a dense wall of cheese. Later we explore a section of the Seaside Kingdom known as Bubba Lane, where once the massive octopus boss blocking up the fountain is taken care of, swimming in the crystal clear waters actually makes the Joy-Cons fizz like you're doing breaststroke through a sea of San Pellegrino. Other sparkling waters are available. There's also volleyball to play on the beach against a snail wearing a pair of pearls, and falling in love with a little dog who looks like he's jumped straight out of Nintendogs. There's so much to do in each world that it's easy to lose track of the main objective, and that's no bad thing, because every moment you get with Odyssey is an absolute delight. In fact, the only annoying thing about Super Mario Odyssey is the fact that you've got to watch the moon cutscene every time you find one, with that big red unskippable screen showing you what you found and when. It's great and all the first time around, but it feels arduous when there are so many to discover in each world. But that's just a tiny thing, of course, and probably down to personal preference rather than actual irritation, because Super Mario Odyssey is a joy to play, and anyone who thinks jumping out of the Mushroom Kingdom is damaging to Super Mario in any way is about to be proved very, very wrong. Let us know what you think of Mario's new direction in the comments below, click the boxes on the left for more content from us, and don't forget to hit that big button in the middle to subscribe for more gaming news, reviews, previews and features right here on GamesRadar+.